Hi, there are a few things you need to know before trying to hunt or tame an animal. First of all, which kinds of animals do exist and how is their behavior? It has several different animal species, from farm animals to the most wild species. You will find horses, donkeys, boars, pigs, bears, beavers, ducks, chickens, cows and bulls, sheep, goats, wolves, crocodiles, deer, bisons and even cougars. Like in real life, some animals will run away from you, others are neutral to your presence, while others will run after you. Certain animals will attack you on sight, while others will only attack you if you attack them first, and animals like dogs will run away from you if attacked. If you hear animals roaring or screaming, don't be scared. At times, animals fight with each other to death. How can I find animals? Animals are scattered through the map. You will find different animals in the different available kinds of biomes. For example, wild bears can be found in the forest, crocodiles will be found in the swamp. You should be finding animals randomly while exploring the map, but sometimes it's not easy to find them, so there's something that I personally find extremely useful that can be used to detect them easily, and that's the hunter's shoe. You can easily unlock these in the Blueprints catalog in the Medical Labs Tech Tree for a very cheap price. Once unlocked, you can easily handcraft one of these for 20 fiber units. It's also available for purchasing under the equipment section of the shipping bin catalog. Once consumed, you will have some kind of perception or sixth sense to detect animals in the surrounding area. The effect lasts for some minutes, and while under its effect, an icon with an eye will appear in the right bottom corner of the screen. If there are animals within a certain distance from you in the area, some red spots will appear in your screen. If you move around, you will be able to see if there are animals or not nearby. The hunter's shoe is extremely useful in 3 different situations: protection, hunting and taming. I consume this to detect animals not only when I'm up to hunting or taming them, but also for my own safety. For example, in the area I live in, there are several crocodiles, and to prevent getting caught by surprise, I consume one hunter's shoe to see if they are around the place, so I can move away before they see me. Though you cannot guess which animal is nearby while under the effect, the only thing it helps you with while under its effect is really to tell you there's an animal in the area, but it doesn't tell you specifically which animal is. The hunter's shoe only has effect during the daytime, so avoid going out of your base to hunt or tame animals during the nighttime. How can I hunt animals and which loot will they drop while being harvested? You can either use melee and ranged weapons to hunt animals, of course, but it is always advised to use mainly the ranged weapons. Any animal requires a few hits until it dies. Every of them have their own strength and health bar, so some will require more hits than others. It makes sense that bigger and stronger animals will require more arrows or bullets to get killed than smaller ones. If you don't have throwable or fire weapons, just go with the bow. It's also effective. Of course, it's kind of demanding for you to be able to craft some basic things with the use of some animal loot in your early or mid-game play, but try to go after weaker animals in the beginning, and later go hunting big after you acquire a rideable tamed animal, because it will be easier for you to move away faster from an animal that is trying to attack you to prevent your own death. Never forget about crafting enough ammunition before going to hunt animals, as well with bandages. Many animals will make you bleed very easily, so it is essential to bandage yourself up as soon as that happens. Just in case you are caught by surprise by a dangerous animal, and this one is chasing you, and you are close to your base, make sure to do at least an airlock in it. Try opening the doors and close the second one as fast as possible. There is a chance you'll be getting the animal's head stuck in your door, and you are able to hit them, even with a melee weapon safely. I'm not sure if the developers will change this, but my base doors have saved my life a few times already from the crocodiles. What every animal has in common with each other is the loot. Of course, some will drop a specific item that others will not. The common resources you'll be getting from harvesting a dead animal are usually meat, sinew, giblets and bones. Animals with feathers like dogs will obviously drop feathers, which can also be purchased through the shipping bin catalog. Some animals with or without fur will drop some hides. Most animals, when you finish harvesting them, will drop their own skins. You'll get crocodile skins from crocodiles, pig skins from pigs, and so on. Most of these items are needed to unlock or craft things on the catalog tech trees. How can I tame an animal? To tame an animal, you will need to use a blowgun with darts to tranquilize them to start the taming process. You can either unlock the blowgun and darts through the ranged weapons tech tree and handcraft them with cheap resources, or buy them through the shipping bin catalog. The stronger the animal is, the more darts you will need to use to put it asleep. Also, the stronger the animal, the longer it will take to fully tame it. Taming is a very slow process. It requires some patience and enough food to feed the animal. They are conquered by the stomach. Every kind of animal has their own diets. You can basically feed them anything that is edible, but that also includes things like fiber and tobacco leaves, no matter if the animal is carnivorous or not. If you feed a tranquilized animal with their favorite kinds of food, the taming bar will fill faster, or should I say less slower than with other kinds of foods. Let's talk about animal feeding and hydration really soon. As taming may take a while until it's complete, the tranquilizer dart's effect will start to decrease with the time, which means the blue bar will start to become empty slowly, which means that you may need to throw another dart at the sleeping animal to prevent it from waking up in the process. As soon as the green bar is full, the animal will wake up no matter what and will become your pet right away. How does the feeding and hydration process works for animals? As I've mentioned previously, every animal has their own diets and their own favorite kinds of foods. Feeding them food that is not their favorite will make them getting fully fed slowly, but still possible. To see which kinds of foods an animal prefers to eat, in order to become well fed faster, you should hover with your mouse over any kind of available food you may find in the game and see if the description says that it's the favorite food of a specific kind of animal or not. For example, to help you a little bit, you can always go to the shipping bin catalog and check some of the foods that you can feed your animals with, if you're up to spend some money, of course. You can also get some of these by harvesting them if you wish. Carrots are horses and donkeys' favorites, for example. Ducks love corn, cougars poultry, and so on. To feed your animals, place the food in their inventory slots. Click on the feeding button and over the food you want them to eat. I think at a certain point they should be eating by themselves, but you should trust more in your actions than in the game itself at times. To hydrate your pets, you have 3 different ways of doing it. Take them to a drinkable water source like a river or a lake. Use containers in their inventories to hydrate them. Click on the Use button and click over the water container, or even hydrate them through certain foods that hydrate them a little bit as well. Can I ride animals? Yes, you can, but only a small amount of them are rideable. Horses, donkeys, bisons and bears are rideable. If you want to move fast through the map, you should totally get one of these. Horses are the most and pretty good to run around. You can either get horses through the taming process or skip it by paying some money on the catalog of the shipping bin for an instant horse. To ride these animals, you must place a saddle in their specific slot, otherwise you cannot. You can unlock saddles with some resources and craft them, or quickly purchase one through the shipping bin. If you are in a poor position, such the sheriff or the chief for example, you can get saddles for free. Just in case you are in one of these poor positions, be aware of the fact that you'll be losing your rideable animal if someone else takes your own position, okay? If the position is overthrown, then your animal will instantly die. While riding an animal, pay attention to its stamina. You can see its status at the right bottom corner of the screen. Animals get tired too. Can I place anything on my pet's inventories? Yes, you can. You just need to be aware of the fact that if you fill them up with certain heavy things, they have a weight limit that they can carry. They can carry anything you wish. The thing is that they will drop the heavy goods, only the heavy goods, if you put them asleep, if you log out from the server or remove them from your party, okay? They will be dropping these things to the ground, so make sure to remove these heavy goods from their inventories as soon as you can. What else can I do with my pets? You can give orders to your animals. Just hold the E key while aiming at them to open the menu. A part of being able to access their inventory, you can make them wandering around the area, make them follow you, guard your base, or make them protect yourself from enemies. The option to add or remove from your party will influence the animal's status. They must be in your party for you to give them orders or mount them if that's the case. If you're not using your animals at the moment or are about to log out from the server you're playing at, I advise you to remove the animals from your party, so they will go to sleep and won't become hungry or dehydrated until you add them back to your party and wake them up. I hope this helped you clearing some things up about the animals available on Hit. Thanks so much for watching.